Welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. We are back again for a quick reaction live stream. As we can see, and on the title, we are here to talk about the recently announced, payment for Biafran armies. And since yesterday, I've been seeing some people that see themselves as opposition hosting space constantly to counter that establishment. And this morning, I want to talk about the important and the reasons why the Biafran government decided to move to that with that order. Armstrong, my brother, I see you. Good morning to you. Oh, good evening, your time. Welcome back to my channel. We are here again this hour to do the needful. We are not going to waste much time. Oh, good evening to you, my brother. I'm now. So I've seen them hosting space after space. Even as I'm talking to you now, currently they are on space, talking about no salary bank account for Biafra. That's all I can see. Maybe if I open it, could we have other, maybe they may have other ways that followed. But the only thing I want to tell you is that our people, we have a lot of people who are not engineers, but they are forcing themselves to give advice on engineering matters. Like, you are not a mechanical engineer, robotic engineer. In fact, you are not even an engineer at all. But on issue that has to do with engineering, like engineering, whether mechanical, petrochemical, whatever aspect of engineer, they want to give advice. They want to be not even advice, they want to be special advisor of the issue that they don't know anything about. Somebody who have never for once worked as a community vigilante, community in their own various home villages. They have never in their life been in any military training. They are the one forcing themselves to educate other people about security matters. I have said this before. If you are with your brain and your mind, forget about the issue of Biafra now. Let's talk about our day-to-day activities, our normal life. Emmanuel Austin, I see you. And Oradibe, Organazo, I think I pronounced your name properly. Sorry if I murdered it. You are right. Thank you for that. And guys, like the video, like our brother have said, Armstrong. Like the video. Please, if I did not mention your name, bear with me. So we have a lot of people, Chigos, I see you. We have a lot of people that want to live their life like that. Like, you are not married. You are not a married man. You are a virgin. You have never been with a woman as a man. You have not spent 1 week in one roof with a woman, not your sister or mother. Write a book on how to live successfully with a nagging woman. You are not a, in fact, you are not a Christian, or you have never had any encounter with the Holy Spirit. You want to teach people how to live with the Holy Spirit, or how to live a life of a true Christian, but you are not a Christian. These are the people that we have around us today. You just open your mouth and say, well, when the whole thing started, when the CS discussed about it, I did not jump out here and say, oh, let us support. I want to calm down to understand, because I need to equip myself also to know what I will say. The day Biafran government in exile or Biafran government introduced the new ministers to you, that's the reason why they introduced ministers to you. And each time they introduce new serving ministers or cabinet members, they always let you know their profession, their experience in their field of work and all that. The reason is not for them to brag, but for you to know their capability. I don't know if you're following what I'm saying. For you to, so the introduction of new ministers is not for record purpose alone, but for you to be aware of people that are serving you, to know what they can do. So if you have not been with them even for 1 week, and you are preaching everything they said. You want to talk about security matters when you have never been involved in any security issue. Now, from the little that I can gather and what my own understanding of the whole thing, like what is going on and all that, they made that decision based on what is going on and what is intended to happen. It is so easy for people like Ogenkre and other people to jump into the issue that matters and run with it as their owner, convert everything to be like their private army, private country, private cabinet. They are the people, they are the decision makers. They are the one man will be decision makers, law enforcement, be lawmakers. They are one person. Everything must revolve around you. You cannot be the country that. In fact, that banana republic will be more habitable than such a country, because this one is beyond banana republic. If you want to start with that kind of steps, banana republic will be more habitable than the country that they are proposing for you to go in. You see, what we all need to accept is that hunger does not know any identity. Like poverty don't know any religion or any ethnicity, any family background. No, if you messed up, the next response is poverty. Like if you mismanage your fund or your business, you actually open a door for poverty to hit you hard. And to avoid this, because of what is going on now, they are talking out of experience, and people that are involved are well-grounded people who know what they're doing, people who have been there, who have served in various army, top army. I'm not talking about army from maybe from Kenya and all that. No, I'm talking about countries that matter, like US, Canada, Germany, UK, France. Those countries that are there. Biafrans have worked with them, a lot of Biafrans. So when they talk, don't just use your Kegite group or maybe your boys brigade and want to advise the nation. It doesn't work that way. If you don't know, learn how to know. I said it before that a fool is best defined as someone who don't know and does not want to know, not those who don't know. If you don't know and you are ready to know, you are not a fool. What you are lacking is information. Once the information hits you, you run with it with wisdom. Everything will follow in. But you see, when you are restricting yourself from knowing what you're supposed to know, you are actually heading to that department of fools. And when you go in, one of the best, not even best, one of the qualities of a fool is that he will never accept that he's a fool. He will never accept that he's wrong. They'll keep on. That's what Mazagano said now. When Mazagano said that, now 70 Ghana wafa fisi backpacker. Arjuna will quickly no back. There's no way to go. There's no other place to go. Please, guys, hit like button. I can see that only 3 people have managed to like the stream. I'm not gonna waste time here. I started very, very late, so I am sorry about it, because in less than 1 hour we are ending this broadcast. So like the video. Don't worry, we're not gonna waste much of your time. So if you want to know reasons and why, like I mentioned about poverty. Recently, we started hearing that army are everywhere. That the Biafran army are the one they are kidnapping. Oh, Biafran army are the ones snatching vehicle. They are the ones shooting in a compound and committing all manner of crimes. Remember, many of them are married men. They have children. That thing, the way they sweet you, they sweet them. You want your children to be, to attend a private school, to live a normal life, to drive cars, to feed their family comfortably. Money is involved. And you cannot say, oh, let them be volunteer. Let them be volunteer. You give them money, you corrupt them. The fastest way to corrupt an individual is to keep that person, hungry. Anything goes. But if you are giving them what they need, and as a nation, not even as a group now, you can say, let us manage them as just keep them hungry as a volunteer. That one will be best done when you are struggling as not as a sovereign nation, but now that you have been declared, the whole world, people who want to support you, who who want to give you that accolade, who want to give you the maybe secretly or openly support to make sure that you function properly. They would like to see your effort and where you are coming from. What do you have? Like some women say, what do like some men ask a woman, like ask some women now, what would you bring on the table? Sometimes that kind of sentiment is totally in marital issue. So as a nation that are moving to other countries to recognize you, they will want to know what do you bring in the table? What is it that you have as a new country, as a country who want to strive, who want to be there? You want to survive? What do you have? Show us your strength and what you have. Then we can start from there. But if you keep on running with this idea of let us just pretend that hunger will not affect them, let them just keep them hungry. Anything they want, let them struggle for it. Then you actually putting the life of people they're supposed to protect in danger because, and how do they say it? That a hungry man is an angry man, and an idle man is it evil man? That's the way they say it. But you understand what I'm saying? Everything that people are accusing the African army of today, in all sincerity, I can't even come out. I will not come out here and tell you that I beat my chest. That none of like I am a Christian, and tell me, okay, swear, use this Bible now and take an oath that this Biafran army that you are talking about, that they are upright in every aspect. I won't do that. I will not. So for me to, do your part and let them commit that crime that people are talking about. Then you don't have something to say. Not when you keep them hungry. They will be struggling to feed their family and all that. So the question is, why is it that some people are kicking against it? Some of the commanders are actually kicking against it. And their reason is, when you pay money in the account, there will be a tract. Or when you pay money in the account, there will be a tract of what? Because the idea of paying them through third party it did not end them well. It did not end well. So some people who are ministers of defense, ministers of this, could use that opportunity to hijack. They will start threatening them. If you don't obey me now, your salary will not come in. Without the government knowing what is going on. But when when government have the account and method of payment for them, so government trusts them they trust government. That's why they're working together. So don't make it look like you are like a black market. I don't see your face, you don't see my face. Let us just do business and go. Anything? No. As a country, that's something that is inevitable. You cannot avoid some of those things, and you need to be proud of it and stand. So if you cannot work with that kind of pressure, then you are not ready to build a country. So trust must be there. Trust must be there. And whether you like it or not, it must be there. To help Biafrans to checkmate on the activities, to understand what they're doing and what they represent. These are the things you need to know. Now, let me show you this. This is the post where COS announced that will be, paying. They will start paying them salary. They normally pay them before. It's not as if that, but that money, sometimes they hijack it, so they can only release the salary of those who they love, whereas the commanders will be the one enjoying massively. Then the followers will be the one doing the job. His own is to command and commanding and that kind of thing. Nigerian system. So this is what PSO said. He said, breaking an established salary structure has been approved for all United States of Biafran decentralized military personnel. That's another one. Is it decentralized? This thing, collapse a lot of dirty business going on in Biafran in army. this thing will destroy it. You see this? Because how will it destroy it is this. An army or commander in, let's say, in Anambra, okay, will not have overall influence with an army in a boy state. They will have chain of command, right? They will have, a platform where all of them will be meet together and discuss. But every zone have their own command. So when a commander wants to act as if he owns Biafra, naturally that commander has been already restricted. So he can only brag in one zone, and to caution him and correct him will be very, very easy. That's why I said, if you are not, if you have never been in military security involvement or maybe structures, don't give Biafrans advice. Okay, just try your best and air your own opinion, like I am doing now. Then allow people that are professional, that are doing what they're doing, to do it. Even if you don't like, give them time to work for it, for crying out loud. It's not this idea of somebody will come out and tell you that he's invisible, that he's a one. He's always, it's just like he paraded himself like a Holy Spirit. I don't want to mention any name, but if you know, you know. That kind of thing will disappear immediately. They brag, we are this, I am this. You hold me, without me, you are nothing. Don't talk to me like that. I am this, I am that. I am Chief General of Generals. I am Chief Commander of Commanders. I am Next thing, they will start telling you who to be president or who not to be president. Do you understand that? This thing will cut their wings. This is for future occurrence, not even for because of the current commanders. No, this is for future occurrence. Like, it's not going to happen again, and that's the what government do. You have to use what happened to you to, make decision. Otherwise, you keep on repeating, you see yourself in the same circle again and again. So, let me take it again. An established salary structures has been approved for all United States of Biafra decentralized military personnel to be paid by the USB government, that Biafra United States of Biafra government, and the funds will go directly to the individual's accounts. No more third party. USB, United States of Biafra military, will be one of the best in the world. COS. Now, she did not just wake up and give this instruction on her own. This instruction is it emanates from the Ministry of Defense Department and all the cabinets that are involved in military and the Biafran Defense Department. So let us not, see that as how can she say that? She's not working alone. This is from government, not from other bases, because they are painting it as if she's the one, putting it out there on her own. Now, since yesterday, like I said, Sona Barawa and their group, they have been hosting space after space, even later our video and all that, talking about this salary of a thing. Because of this structure, the idea of only two people that is in contact with army will be limited, will be relegated. That's number one. Number two, the idea of there's one man that they have they're going out and coming in will be limited. Even if you have sustain, it will be in different locations. Like one man will be in charge of one army base in so place. Do you understand? That is how it's done. It's not about you telling people that one commander, one general somewhere will not tolerate nonsense going on in the other place. It can only happen that way if they all come together, all these different commanders and general, and bring out a resolution that this is good for our country. No more hijacking one region, one camp, and see yourself as God of gods. No, that is cabal in the highest order, and this thing will stop it even for the future occurrence, not for now alone, but for future occurrence. Now look at them. This is a live streaming. They are live as we speak. Let me see this. YouTube sees that somebody said, "Please go back to school. You are a very big fool with illiterate." How about the same guy you put yesterday? Your message is ceased again. Is okay. Who is say Ewofia? Please, what is the meaning of COS? This idiot yesterday asked me what the meaning of CS, and I told you, if you want me to tell you the meaning of COS, will you leave your criminality? Because you're a criminal. You're a pure criminal, and you're not even hiding it. You know, in olden days, like in 90s, late 90s, or even early 2000. That's what I mean by olden days. Maybe in 1970s, 60s, thereabouts. You will see some people. You will see some people that are criminal. They will be ashamed of themselves. Those days, reason why criminals wear masks is to cover their shame, for people not to know that they are criminal. Okay, but in this age we are now, criminal like this guy, where they are, let me bring your write-up to the public so people will see your comment. They have seen your first one. So the people will see people, they are covered. The criminals now cover their face, not for people not to know they are criminal. It's not as if they're afraid of being a criminal, but for them not to get killed in response. So you can see the difference. But before, the people, criminals like this guy, cover their face because they are afraid, they are shy that they will tag them a criminal. But now they cover themselves, their face, for you not to buy them, not because they're face shy or they're afraid about what people calling them criminal and all that. No, you don't know the meaning of COS. If you can tell me, if I tell you the meaning of COS, will you leave your criminality? We reach that agreement if you can. So let us continue. So this is them. They gather every morning, every now and then, talking about this announcement. Delegate and of US and 150 of Biafra declared independence. Let me say this. They are still fighting on who declared Biafra. Is that what? Okay, let me read their title here. He said, "No salaries bank account for Biafran army. 56 delegates of USA, and the United States of America, and 517 of Biafran declared independence." These guys, people, I don't know that you will relegate yourself to this level, but that's your choice. That's your choice. Let me see, because let me wait. Let's see. Just pay attention.
I don't do that. That is what can give me the right. When my child is going the wrong way, I can have this privilege, I can have this right to tell that child that this thing you are doing is wrong. But when I am seeing that thing that my child is doing and I know that that thing is wrong, how can I tell my child that this thing you are doing is in any way I find myself, even in this country I'm about 3 years going now. But nobody will say, even you cannot, even my birthday, I don't go as I feel on my because I know that some other things, if I'm going out and do I'm doing that. Not if I was go out and I'm doing that for what the business or what something I want to go and do. A particular
I cannot make any meaning out of what they're saying, so let me leave that. Let me leave. I can't make any meaning with what they're just gossiping. It is, they are doing a very difficult task, so I give it to them. Very difficult task. You see, to spend your time to defend something that is false and something that is not in existence is one of the most difficult jobs to do. Try it. Just support something that is false, especially when it has to do with Biafra, like Igbo people. It is very difficult to use falsehood to deceive Igbo people. When you started, it will go wow, 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 as if you are there. You don't go down. Your everything will be exposed. And as we speak, Biafrans are digging a lot of information out about these individuals. A lot of them. And I don't wish anybody bad. I still believe that they can say, oh, I meant their ways. But amending your ways, you need to avoid, you need to turn your way out from evil. Because you cannot, you are going nowhere with that kind of mentality. Everything that Biafran wants is, well, is in public. Like, it's not hidden. We understand our people. We know what our people want. We know what we actually, what will save us. Okay. I listen. There's an series of audio that I received that I would like to. I don't know if I will start playing it in live maybe on a live stream like this, or maybe I will just post it. Maybe I will post some of them. But let me say this: this is somebody's experience. A man they recorded, voice note, just for you to know how dangerous our place, our region is now. Delta State, Cross River, all the riverine areas like River State, Arbor, all this Eka land and all this place, all the Igbo land, Benue, even Kogi State. Those is old eastern region and some part of South today and all that, if not all. In fact, the whole Nigeria. But why I focus on eastern part is because that's where I come from, and the Fulani presence has excuse me, has not gotten to the level the level of operation the way they're operating in the northeast and north central. It's going to get there, and once you get there, if they buy people in those other places, maybe 50 people in one day or 100 or 200 in 1 week, in Igbo land would be 400, because the only thing that holding Fulani back just for conquering Nigeria as a country and take over everything with a smile on their face is because of Igbo man. And that is the problem, that you need to accept that they don't like Igbo people. Igbo people, not because you are dragging power with them. No, that one they have succeeded with the help of other nations that made up Nigeria, not Fulani or Hausa people here. The Yorubas and none other Igbo tribes have contributed in making sure that Fulani take over Nigeria as a government. Now, the issue of grabbing your land is inevitable unless Igbo man succeed in making sure that our land is being protected. With the fear of that alone, your own land in Yoruba land in other places will be highly protected. I know some of you don't like this kind of thing, but when we sound like that, you think that you are bragging. It's not bragging, and I will tell you why. This man said that her pastor, her sister's pastor rather, was kidnapped somewhere in Eastern Igbo land, not in Igbo land. And they took him to a known location, like their hideout. There, he saw multitude of Fulani professional buyers in that place, lonely place. And every now and then they're bringing people. According to the story, he went there with 4 people. The other 3 declared that they don't have any access to raise money. I think it was 20 million or 10 million. I can't remember the figure now, but the money is in millions. And instantly they buy them in his presence, waiting for his people to arrive with some of the demand they're demanded. A pastor is telling this story. His own personal, not his church member, he's the one that is involved in this, he's a victim of those kidnappers. And in his presence, they are transacting organs in that bush. People are coming in, going out. People that are aware of what they're doing, prominent men sending their people to there to pay and purchase human organs of people who fail to pay money. And they told the pastor that Igbo land will be taken away, that they will make sure that they will deal with Igbo people because they are the one holding them back. And Igbo man tried to prove stubborn by stopping them. Therefore, they're going to pay dearly. And they're paying. The idea is to make sure that they use this method to reduce number of youth. People that people that they felt that they will go to war and all that, to create more space for them to land properly, while waving flag of peace and unity in the front of governors, and governors out of their own greedy. The same thing going on in the Biafran government now, where people don't care about the well-being of the nation and the danger they're putting the country into because of their personal interests. They keep on sleeping over them in serious matters. Why the people that want to grab your land, they're already in your land, doing what they know how to do best. If you turn around and to look for who is going to save you, nobody is going to save you. You have to save yourself. It's not a joke. Yesterday, I was discussing with one of my classmates, who's, not even a teacher institution, I'm talking about secondary school. And he was telling me that his sister tried to go to there, that his sister traveled to Enugu State this Christmas because the sister want to go to Ohomo Monastery. There's a place in Enugu State. They said that if you go there, like Catholic people, it's like a mountain for prayer. You go there to pray. She went there, and they told her that she cannot climb to the mountain, that they have banned people going to that mountain. Inside the church, a place that is considered to be sacred, like for prayer, you want to go there for prayer and all that. Some people go there for tourism, like to see the venue and video and make video and all that. Because that place is not like a tourist center. So now people are not allowed to climb to that mountain, and if you want to pray, you pray in the church, in the building, in the church, in that place. No more going to the mountain. Why? Because of insecurity issue. So if you hear that there's security challenges in our place, don't see it as a theory. People are going in. People are being taken for fun, in eastern part, likewise other parts. But I'm emphasizing on eastern region now because of that is where we come from, and that is what matters for now. Okay, not that other places don't matter, but why I say it matters is because it's only Easterners are the one truly fighting to make a difference, because they are the one that are going through all manner of challenges. that we still have something to hold on now is because of who we are. That our people are naturally warriors. So that's the only thing. But that does not mean that things are not happening in our land. Seriously, things are going on. The day they will come out to unleash their anger on our people will be like the day that what they call them, this what happened in Afghanistan. It will be like a child play. Before you know it, it will be history. Nobody will come for your rescue. They will start forming a committee of this coming down. You have started paying ransom. This ransom is showing when you started paying ransom after ransom, not even individual. I'm talking about government paying ransom after ransom. What it shows is that the more they come after you or they kidnap, is the more that you open door for negotiation. So it will get to a level of them telling you that they don't accept money anymore. They'll just want social location for now, and that will be that will be a kind of means of bargaining for them to release people they kidnapped. So what is conquest again? If not that, you are not paying millions to equip them. You are paying once you pay, they use that to hire more men, more machineries, and buy more equipment. You pay again, they do the same thing until they will get the number of people they want and they have the money to fund them. Then they will come again after you. It will get a point when they don't need any money again. What they need is land, location. And once you get to that point, if they are patient enough, because they may not even wait, they may unleash their anger on you. You'll be the one telling them, okay, why don't you just stay here? Let me stay here, please. Why don't you'll be the one to initiate that idea, because the heat will be everywhere. Britain will not come after that. We will not help you. If it gets to war, maybe if wars come to wars, Britain may say, okay, let us discuss with their men. And that discussion is allow us in this social region, let us make oil, and we give you your own share. We take our own share. Don't pay for mining. We are the one mining for you. Do you agree or not? If they agree, your villages, your hometown does not concern Britain. Because so these are things you need to know. Otherwise, where you are supporting something, thinking that it may not be your own town, or it may be your children may be the one to experience what I'm saying now. So don't expect it to happen overnight. It may happen overnight, but the date is not unknown. One thing we can, even if you don't know anything about Fulani people, they don't forgive. If you have issue with them, they can map out 1,000 years to respond to that. But if you know what they know, they will pack their bag and let you be. And the only people that know what they know are Igbo people. Problem that of Igbo people is money. 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 And I was told that it started after Civil War because of hardship and hunger. They use that to twist our mind to believe that in this life, dignity and honor is out of window. The only thing that will give you dignity and honor is the amount you have. That is the notion, that is the idea of some of our people, and that is why we are where we are today. I know why our people always betraying ourselves because of money, because of greed. You just said my mind, as if you know that's what I will say. Good morning, Mazi, and thank for the good job. Thank you so much for your appreciation. Please, guys, like the video. If you have not, click on the like button. So this morning, I don't have my line with me. So we're not going to accept call. Good morning, sir. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. I greet you. You know, one thing is that our people feel that some people that are confused about the plan of CS and the plan of Biafrans in making sure that everything is in line, in order. some of the things that are people, some of us that are saying, okay, our people are suffering, we need freedom, we need it. It is true. More is going to come. Some of the government decisions that will make us have that country and that place that we want may even affect our personal activities. It is normal. But when it affects you, don't attack government because it's affecting you, and praise government when it's not affecting you. Always put the country ahead of your personal decision. That is what will help you. But if you keep on thinking on what you are going to get, your own success, your own achievement, then you don't mean good for the government. Like the video, please. If you are joining me, if you have not, we have almost 60 watching, but only 12 people think that or fear that you can like the video. I think it will not. It will not take any money away from your bank account. Click on like button. It's very important. So my people, I just want to do this quick reaction video based on what I can see. They're always looking for a way to attack US. But it's not about US. Biafrans know what is good for them. Nobody want to be, see his own as last option, as a last out of all. We all want good thing. We all know what we want. We all want progress of our people. Some of us that lives in abroad, you know how it is now. In your country of residence, you know that there are certain things that our people are doing that ordinarily you can't do it where you are living. So when that kind of initiation or initiative begin to click in government of Biafra, do not kick against it because that is what you're enjoying where you are. But our people always want, even though just make this law for particular people. So allow me, only me, just allow my own. You can't build a country like that. You can't. Some of them said that because I told you just now that I have many audio. Some of the audio is very, very funny. Somebody who is not even a member of, don't follow, he don't support PM. He's DOS member. Was laughing and mocking everyone, saying, look that you guys have brought shame for yourself. Look at where you are today. On our Igbo language, that today you will can you speak? Can you come out today and talk about government? Can you? To him, or he said that you can't even fight for Biafra anymore because you have disgraced yourself. The whole world can see you that you have messed up yourself. You have messed up your this and that. He's saying that just like what I told you. People who don't know what, you don't have any idea of something, but you want to be a lecturer. You want to be special advisor, not even an advisor, special one. That when you say something, the whole world will stand still. In saying something or something that you don't even know, you don't have any iota of knowledge about it, but you want to be the one to discuss it. I greet you, my dear money man, and Chupode. Sorry, because I'm not using laptop here now. And I see your comment. Good morning, sir. And Mazekai report. The same to you, madam. Whenever you see people trying to give their advice on issues that they don't have any idea, is another thing that I notice about our people. This man, if you hear that voice note, some people that may not maybe reason the way I reason now or the way I see it, you may think that, hey, it's true, we messed up. Yes, the internal fight is very, very bad. It is very shameful. I agree. But the idea of can you fight again? Can you fight again can you say this about Biafra in public again? You have destroyed, you have disgraced yourself, you have done that. That idea is laughable. It is laughable because it is not true. We all know that, yes, Individually, some of us have made mistakes, okay? But collectively, you cannot criticize Biafra for fighting for their freedom. If you do that, that means you are the one you are enjoying everything from that thing going on against our people in Nigeria. You think if Nigeria is functioning well, people will be talking about Biafra? No, that is just raw truth. Like if Nigerian accept our people, integrate our people as part of Nigeria, and Nigerian mean to work even for themselves, not even for the Igbo people, to by developing and putting from infrastructure that are going to help lives. That pregnant women will go to hospital and deliver. The rate of pregnant women dying in Nigeria would be very, very low because every equipment is there. And God gave them the money to do those things. But they refuse to do that. That's why people are shouting for Biafra and looking for an alternative way to survive. And it is very, very clear that our people have been mapped out for extermination. It is there. It's not as if I'm pushing fear. No, it's not about fear. It is reality. People that have gone to the den of kidnappers that survived have come out to tell us the truth. That this is how it is, how it feels. Not one, not two, not three, a lot of stories. There's another guy that they kidnapped somewhere in Obola or in Enugu State as well. And the same thing that this pastor revealed is the same thing that guy said in his own video. Bishop that was kidnapped few years back says similar thing as well. Do you understand it? So it is not the fear. Even my own people, many of them now don't travel by road anymore. I'm telling you the truth. Every now and then they're in airport, flying from this place. So it is not. I'm telling you what I know. How many people travel by road now? Unless those who are struggling, they travel by road not because they love it, but that is how, because of maybe their financial capability. Do you understand? And people are taking it for granted. So that man was busy saying that if he went as far as saying that Igbo people, that if those any Igbo man that is in Finland when Ngozi Oraveze declared Biafra, that those men, they need to bring them out and flog them, to cane them maybe 24 stroke of cane for them to allow a woman to declare Biafra is a taboo. That you guys are gathered lying to our people saying that you are declaring Biafra. How can you declare Biafra? That the day they will declare Biafra, that Yoruba land will close, that Yoruba people will close their market and their business, that every company will close that day, that the United States will declare public holiday, that Kina for brand on the bio, that in UK government will stand still. All the shops, businesses in the UK will close the day Biafra will be declared. That all these countries in the world, because they will stand still because a well-known country, a blessed country has been declared, has been born. That they will stand. That Igbos everywhere, no celebration will be there. All recorded had in a public, people are naked. I'm not talking about a teenager, a matured man. Maybe if I have time, I will see how I will post that audio. It is very, very funny. I was laughing yesterday, but what do I know? We can only do our best and leave the rest for God. So my people, I told you that we are not going to waste much time on this live broadcast. So I'm sorry, I did not start on time. I decided to react on it. Maybe I may still react on this issue of salary. If they keep on pushing it on social media, you may join that cruise and get involved to discuss it, because it's not, see, so anybody telling you, somebody said that it is good to pay our angels so that they will not misbehave. That is it. Your brain is there, my brother. That is it. How can you, even though they're paying them even before now, they're giving them something. There's no way you can't tell me otherwise. They're paying them, right? But the commander is the one determining how much they will receive, how much when to give them with the guy called success. That's what I was told. And that is the reason why the Biafran government and COS decided to say enough is enough. Because they brought that in, that doing among themselves to drag who will lead Biafran and who will not lead Biafran now. Taking side and commenting on something that you don't need to. Disobeying government and claim that you are under the government. So let us assume, let us just reason this way. Let us assume that COS is not here, like maybe after they decided to refuse to hand over government equipment in a position like some websites, some emails, some accounts, and COS, so yeah, I can't continue this way. How can our brothers be behaving like that in the government that we just declared? Okay, therefore, Biafra is not my business. I hereby hands off. They will celebrate it. Yeah, it's okay. Let her go. Let her go. They will tell them. They will tell their people, don't insult her. She understands that Biafrans will let us move forward. We don't want to talk about her anymore. Then, after saying that, Ogenke will become the head, right? Okay. With that kind of hand, if you allow it, tomorrow, if you tell Ogenkere, maybe if something happened to Ogenkere, for example, then maybe after when Ogenkere go, for example, I'm not giving an illustration, Biafran started seeing some mistakes of those that are working with Ogenkere, and if that mistake is obvious, probably those mistakes have led to the disappearance of our people, and Biafran said, okay, we want to reshuffle the cabinet. Ogenkere is no more here, and we noticed that Sonak Brawa and the Van they have committed a lot of crime, therefore they need to give us space. And they insist that that Sonak Brawa is the one working hard with Ogenkere, making sure that everything is that he must be pushed to prime minister. Some of you that are clapping and supporting him now, will you accept that if you notice that Sona Barawa and other people working under Ogenkere, if Ogenkere being taken away, will you, and you know already that this is flop, that this is a fraud, okay, that this is a crime, that these people have committed a lot. In fact, you are saying enough is enough, you can't continue that way. Will you allow somebody that you already know that is involved in one of the criminal activities to be pushed now to become your prime minister again? Because now you may be saying, you may be kicking against COS because she's COS. Before PM go, you already see her as a problem. You don't like her. So it's not as if you don't like her to be prime minister. No, you already know that you don't like her. You see her as a problem. You see her as a problem. So everything that she's doing now, you have made up your mind before now. Somebody said, been trying to explain on X why they separate from COS, then go explain tire. They don't have any school. Why is so difficult why is so difficult to understand or to see reasons whenever they want to explain why they, like what you said, why they don't support CS and all that. Why is so difficult for somebody to buy, for a neutral people to see reasons? Is because what I'm saying is not true. It is not true. If you want to do this, allow people to see facts and figures. Without it, you are talking to yourself. People will follow you out of emotion, not because the reason that you present. Don't mind, even though the church people speaks whenever they are whenever they are. I don't understand what I mean. People speaks whenever there are people being caught or their pastors being caught. Have you ever heard Khan talking about evil on the land? Okay, I understand what they're saying now. There, that is from Oradibe, Organazo. I think I hope I'm not mispronounced your name. The truth is that all of them are scared. Okay, even if you kidnap a cardinal today, it can only make headline news. People that are kidnapping know they understand this very very well. You know, I don't know if some of you have seen the news of Reverend Father that died a church member during that first night, and the reason is that that Reverend Father thought that he's a kidnapper because of the firewalls knockout, as they call it in Nigeria. The guy played that knockout in the church premises, and the Reverend Father, out of fear, as they said, brought out his gun and replied. Accidentally, he by the young man. The Reverend there is now in police custody in Nigeria. Anyway, that is not why we're here. But why I'm saying this is for some of us don't understand why they are doing what they're doing. They want you to believe what they believe. They want you to see reasons why they do what they're doing. Okay, and it's not acceptable. Truth don't need too much explanation at all. At all. You just bring it out. You don't even need to sweat. They followed PM. They followed PM when he conquered US, but they refused to see the steps that PM used in defeating US. US people hate it when you say they are being defeated. They hate it, and that is why they're behaving like Fulani. They don't forgive easily. They always look for a way to pay the person back. Why? How can you say that we are being so? I understand that, but that's not why we're here. Okay, that's not why we're here. My people, thank you so much for your time this morning. I have to end it now, and God bless you. Please, before you go, like the video. God bless you. See you again. Take care of yourself.